January 1959, a frozen railway station in the Soviet Union. A journey begins, one they would never return from.
Aware of the danger.
They were all experienced mountaineers who had set out on this expedition considering it the biggest challenge of their lives.
Their destination was Kholat Shachal, which locals call the Mountain of the Dead, a place where passing through was considered bad luck.
Look at the size of that one over there.
It's absolutely breathtaking.
Definitely worth the climb.
As night fell, the temperature dropped to -30 degrees, and the 9 students prepared for their final night.
In the pounding of icy winds, tired hands struggled diligently to smooth the area for the tent instead of a place.
A lone yellow tent was pitched on the slope of the Mountain of Death.
It's useless. The stove isn't enough.
We have to try something. We can't stay like this until morning.
The wild winds blowing outside violently shook the roof of the tent, as if some invisible force wanted to tear it apart. When Igor Dyatlov peered outside the tent, he saw only white darkness, as if the mountain was hiding something from them. The beam of the flashlight was cutting through the icy needles, but the mystery hidden behind this storm had not yet come out.
At midnight, something went terribly wrong. Panic struck, and they tore their tent open, running into the darkness.
These young men, deep asleep inside the tent, were jolted awake by a powerful explosion or some unknown shadow. There was so little time that he could not open the door, and with a sharp knife, he ripped open the tent wall from the inside.
Get out, quickly! It's too cold. We have to keep moving.
Walking barefoot on the freezing snow was tantamount to inviting death, but their fear was greater than the cold.
Keep moving!
Watch the drop on the left.
I can't see anything!
Left behind was only that ripped tent, which contained their shoes, flashlights, and survival gear. The line of the forest a mile and a half away was their last hope, but reaching it had become an endless agony.
In -40 degrees, survival was almost impossible. Beneath a pine tree, they faced the longest night of their lives.
His flesh was freezing, his fingers were numb, and hypothermia was paralyzing his brain.
After weeks of silence, Soviet authorities launched a massive search operation, desperate for answers.
Fuji helicopters and airplanes started conducting an aerial survey of these snowy peaks, where there was only whiteness.
On the ground, a group of volunteers and soldiers set out on skis on the difficult route where the hikers had disappeared. They were searching for any suspicious object or body under the snow, using long metal poles.
On February 26th, they found the ripped yellow tent, half buried in the snow and completely silent. Footprints were found outside the tent, leading down toward the jungle. The surprising thing was that the marks were those of bare feet.
हमें खेमा मिल गया है, लेकिन यहाँ कोई भी जिंदा मौजूद नहीं है।
Upon removing the snow, they found the first two bodies. Their faces were towards the sky, as if they were looking at something unknown.
When the bodies were found, the autopsies revealed shocking truths that left experts speechless.
The condition of a female hiker, Ludmila, was the most horrific. Her tongue and eyes were missing, which was incomprehensible to anyone. When their clothes were inspected, effects of radiation were found on them, which further complicated this mystery.
The doctors had no answer. They wrote the cause of this fatality in their report as "Ek namaloom zabardast taqat."
The government immediately declared the case top secret, and the files were locked in closets for decades.
That truth, which was buried with those hikers in the mountains, was now hidden behind government locks.
The local Mansi tribes believed this work belonged to Menk, the mysterious giant of the mountains whom the world knows as the Yeti.
Witnesses spoke of strange lights, glowing orange spheres, floating silently across the night sky.
One theory was that the Soviet Union was testing secret missiles in the area, and the hikers fell victim to some mistake.
The local Mansi tribes believed this work belonged to Menk, the mysterious giant of the mountains whom the world knows as the Yeti.
The oscillation frequency is peaking.
I can feel the dread response initiating. We have to stabilize the sensor array.
Some people believe that the place was the landing site of an alien creature's vessel, from which they never returned alive. Did the government know the truth? The missing files and the silence of the investigators turned this suspicion into certainty.
The last picture recovered from their camera shows only a bright blob. Was this the last thing they saw?
There are many theories, but the truth is still lost somewhere in the middle of those icy peaks today, where time had stopped.
The Dyatlov Pass Incident, a mystery that never ended and still haunts the world today.
Their graves in the cemetery of Yekaterinburg are still silent today, but the question of their death still echoes. Time passed, the old witnesses left, and the files became rotten, but the curiosity is still the same as before.
आज की जदीद टेक्नोलॉजी भी इस मुअम्मा को मुकम्मल तौर पर हल करने में नाकाम रही है। हर नई तहकीक एक नया सवाल खड़ा कर देती है।
The mountain does not break its silence. It still stands there today, guarding all those secrets.